How's it going, crew? My name's HappyDays and welcome to another Terraria video. Okay, in this video I'd actually like to show you how to fight the Destroyer, which is one of the hard mode bosses. It's like the really long Eater of Worlds that we fought in the Corruption, and it actually deals a lot of damage. And the first few times, and look, I'm going to be honest with you, I had a lot of trouble beating it at first. It's one of those things that obviously having better equipment helps. So you can't deny that, but setting up your arena like we did in normal mode really makes a difference. I've noticed one of the main things the Destroyer does is its whole body can shoot lasers, but those lasers can't actually travel through rocks. So what I've done is I've set up two mini arenas here. So I've got one down here and a second one up higher. The purpose of both of these is, and in case you're wondering, I've just deleted the blocks that were joining them together, and that's how they're floating in midair. The purpose of these is because the Destroyer travels through the ground and it's really long and thin. So all these little compartments give you an opportunity to maneuver around and be able to attack it while still being protected from its lasers. Okay. It also launches little orbs around, much like this wisp that's flying around me at the moment. And those wisps also shoot lasers, but if they're, and I'll use the wisp for the example, if they're outside of the wall, they can't actually shoot you with the lasers. Also, if they're on that side, you're being very helpful here, Wisp. If you're on that side of the stone, they can't shoot me even if I'm attacking the Destroyer because of these small walls. So this first part is when it first spawns. So it usually launches straight up through the ground. So this is a good way to get started. So start attacking it. And then eventually it stops, because it follows a pattern, eventually it can't launch as high because there's nothing to grab onto in the middle here. So what you can start to do, and this is what this second compartment's for, is actually shooting down on it. So once, and again, same principle, you can hide on either side. I've left gaps to shoot through, but also to hide from laser shots from down here. So yeah, just got room to maneuver around with this boss. The hard mode bosses, you just need to be able to move. That's key to beating most of them, maneuverability. I've also, on the mini shark, the mega shark, I've made crystal bullets, which all you need is just normal musket balls that you buy from the arms dealer, and you just need one crystal shard will turn 50 musket balls into 50 crystal bullets. And if you notice the little particles flying off when I shoot the wall, that's actually extra damage happening. So really good for enemies like Destroyer. The other one is this emblem. You get this from the Wall of Flesh. It actually increases your range damage. So I usually swap that with my boots. And I've got Menacing, which pretty much increases my range damage by 20. Last thing before we get started, this you can buy from the Travelling Merchant, Pad Thai. It just boosts your attack, your health, just everything by a little bit. So yeah, really useful. And you just push B before you start fighting and it'll launch that. And last little thing I'm going to do is put a campfire down. Campfire provides regen to the area around. And hey, every little bit helps, doesn't it? So let's get started. Okay. So as you can see, and you're probably going to lose your NPCs because I live close to my arena is really close. So as you can see, they can't attack me while I'm in here, so I'm quite safe at the moment. Especially at first, the Destroyer releases a lot of probes initially. And if it comes up high, you can actually switch to your melee weapon and get some hits in that way. Okay. If it comes in close, switch to your melee because swords generally deal a bit more damage than your ranged. you can see that the damage has gone up there. Now I realise in this video I'm wearing hallowed armour, although to be honest with you, the defense stat is only a few points higher than adamantite armour. So this is easily doable with adamantite even. Other potions I probably could have would be iron skin for more defense. And that just helps if you make any small errors. You know, occasionally it just launches into you, the destroyer's body, and there's not much you can do. And it just gives you a bit of breathing space, I suppose. Okay, so we've almost got it down halfway. You can see I'm rarely taking damage from the lasers, and I've got plenty of time to move around if I need to. And it's actually falling into a nice pattern here. So it did take a bit of trial and error. I tried different heights with this. Tried different heights. The first one was too high, where it rarely came up. The second one was too low, where I was getting hit way too often. But as you can see, I've got to pay attention. Like, I couldn't just, you know, spam the sword and expect to win. But fairly confident here. And yeah, and I've still got the buff from the campfire going, so it all adds up. And just getting those nice crits in as well. So if you can get the destroyer on the right height, you can see it's being quite good with the pattern. As long as I don't jump around too much, it's pretty much going to follow the same routine. And then just, if I can recommend something else, learn what hotkeys you need. So I know 1 is my melee, 3 is my weapon, H is heal. So if I push H, it just immediately uses a health potion. And yeah. Now the last thing you need to know is when you beat the destroyer, the loot's going to spawn where its head is. So if you get it down to 1,000 or so, and your first time you just want to destroy it, kill it, and you're not really paying much attention, but the loot will go where its head is. So I'm going to get it as low as possible. Alright, and stop. And there we go. Just like that. Okay, so let's see what we got. I'll unsummon that. So we got a trophy, which is cool. We got the 26 Souls of Might. Did we get any weapons? No, no new stuff. And got a bit of gold out of that. So it's just all about maximizing your damage, setting up your arena in advance. So campfire regen helped. It all helps. And then, oh, the guide died. That's a shame. So the Soul of Might can be used. I'm pretty sure Soul of Might is how you craft the Mega Shark. I re-rolled mine with the Goblin to get Godly on it. But you also need 5 shark fins, the mini shark, and the illegal gun parts, which you get from the arms dealer at night time. So you just need to buy the mini shark, the illegal gun parts, and yeah. And you also need 5 shark fins to upgrade your mini shark to the mega shark. I recommend it so much. It's so helpful in hard mode. There are better weapons, but they are more endgame. But the mega shark will get you through a fair bit. So you need to get 5 shark fins, and I'll actually show you. I might as well quickly. While we're doing it. So anyway, that's how you beat the destroyer. I actually use this base to fight Skeletron Prime too, because the thing I like about it is it gives you multiple levels to avoid its attacks, especially with wings. You can fly here, you can fly up here, all while you're shooting. You can fly around here. So these 2 levels just let you stay mobile against bosses like Skeletron Prime. The twins this doesn't work for, but I can do another video on that. It's actually, the twins is probably a really fun battle, because you actually, using a Gravitron potion, it just takes place right through space. It's a really cool fight. Anyway, so I'm just going to fly quickly. I've made a underwater shark farming farm. And here's my my corrupted vile mushroom farm. Just while we're going down. So a lot of stuff in hard mode you set up as you go. I'm really excited. I sort of want to start again and actually do a full Let's Play this time. Terraria is one of those games, I haven't played it for years. And doing these few videos, it's really sparked my interest in it again. And yeah, I just sort of want to start from scratch, and perhaps here's a jungle farming farm. The point of this was to collect jungle seeds, as you can see there, to spread more jungle. It's raised because the corruption's starting to get into my jungle. Slowly but surely it gets in. And also Plantera spawning bulbs can appear on these. So it's a quick and easy way to spawn Plantera too. What was I saying? Yeah, it's such a fun game, Terraria, and I think what this has that Minecraft doesn't is, I guess, progression. Anyway, so the end of the ocean is where you want to farm sharks. So what I've actually done is made little pockets of air underneath here. And it's not too difficult to do, and I'll show you how. Have I got a water candle? Sweet. Okay, so say you want to start your own little underwater farm. All you do, you find a spot you want to live. Actually, no, I've done that wrong. Okay, no, I haven't. Okay, so you put some stone blocks down, about 4. You dig near it, and then you dig 2 out, go underneath again, and I know I'm drowning. And when you actually mine the sand from underneath the blocks, it makes a little air pocket. And then you can just add to it as you go. So you can expand it. Just take your time, otherwise if you do let the water in, that's pretty much a good game. Okay. And then what I also do to increase the spawn rate is using just a shelf. These are from the dungeon. You put a blue candle up, and then it increases the monster spawn rate. And then all you do is you go out and you take out jellyfish. And then sharks are a rarer spawn. So all I do is, that one's failed. Just move back and forward throughout your water spawns. And yeah, sort of see if you can get some sharks to spawn. So just move back and forward. Make sure you destroy the enemies that you don't want, because I'm pretty sure Terraria limits how many new enemies are on screen. So just keep refilling your air. That's why I've got so many set up. For some reason, some of them are filled in with water, but you can easily make new ones. And if you think about it, the only purpose of doing... Oh, there's a shark. Cool. And we got a shark fin. Yeah, the only purpose of setting up these farms for me is you can get glow sticks, but they're hardly a rare thing. The other reason I'm here is to get my 5 shark fins quickly and efficiently. So yeah, so you just keep going back and forward. And yeah, you can throw a few glow sticks down if you want it lit up better. Just while you're here. But it just speeds it up. It saves you having to go to the surface every time or flying out of the water. And yeah, it'll probably take you, with blue candles down, I'd estimate, probably take you about 5 minutes or so to get your 5 shark fins. And that's all there is to it. And I don't feel like ending my video underwater. Oh, come on. Okay. So, that's how you beat Destroyer and how you set up a shark fin farm to get your mega shark. It's a fantastic weapon that'll see you through to the late game. And I'd probably recommend trying to get the mega shark before you take on the other 2 bosses Mega Shark helps a lot with Skeletron Prime and the twins, just because those two are easier if you can deal out the damage quicker, which the Mega Shark allows you to do. The last tip I'd give you is spend some time earning some gold and getting the maximum mods on your accessories. So you can see most of mine are almost +4 damage. The only reason I haven't rerolled the Power Glove, it's 10 gold a reroll on average, so that gets expensive really quick. And I thought 3%, that's pretty close. So yeah, I hope this has been enjoyable. I'll do a separate video on the twins because they're a different fight altogether. Skeletron Prime's very similar to Destroyer. You just need to jump around a bit more. So hit that subscribe button if you've enjoyed that. Leave a like, comment, get involved, and let me know, do you want to see another, just a Let's Play from scratch? I'm really keen to do it. And just, yeah, sort of set up our town a bit differently. Alright, stay happy guys, I'll see you next time. Bye.